Recovering at Norfolk General Hospital, doctors expect him to recover.
We are about trying to make the community better than what it is.
Days after a teenager is killed in Norfolk, a community group is fed up with violence. Tonight, they gathered in Park Place to engage neighbors in talking about violence.
Janu Her was there and has the message they are sharing tonight.
Well, yeah, guys, this is a very tragic shooting of a 15-year-old girl this weekend. The girl was a rising junior at Murray High School. She was shot late Sunday near 28th and Debris in Norfolk. Tonight, the Stop the Violence Committee came out to engage neighbors in this discussion. Days after a young girl was shot and killed in Park Place, community activists rallied on West 28th Street, led by Bilal Muhammad.
We're trying to bring the community together so that they can become more responsible.
Members of the Stop the Violence Committee gathered at the spot where the 15-year-old was killed late Sunday, spreading a message to all the neighbors on the street.
We are united.
That's one reason, that's what it's all about, to better the condition in different communities so it would be a more safe environment.
To show their support for the community in which the girl was gunned down, the group not only preached a message of peace and unity, but gave to neighbors what they could.
We got some friends, man. We're going to spread the love today.
We're showing the community that we care. Where can we provide some service?
But perhaps what this community needs the most right now is just some moral support after losing a 15-year-old to gun violence. Police arrested DeAndre Bates in connection to the shooting. Gary DeBoer still chokes up. He works at the public library where she went.
She never gave us a problem. She was always behaved, really sweet.
So to keep remembering her,